You become suddenly patriotic when you go outside the country.
I was reading you've created a powerful contrast between the River Thames in London and the condition of the Bengaluru lakes. So, what was that specific moment when you decided that this is the issue that you want to tackle, the water crisis, water scarcity in this country?
Right. So whenever you go outside country, anywhere outside country, you end up taking picture in front of a river, in front of a tree, because it looks good. We all feel happy about it. So while I was working in London during my lunch break, I used to walk to the Tower Bridge, and not even one day there was smell coming out of the River Thames. So we always think what is happening in our country? Why are our lakes bad? So that triggered, and probably I wanted to come and change the whole landscape. And now it's 16 years, but I think that is the trigger point, meaning you become suddenly patriotic when you go outside the country.
That's right. But Vikas, obviously, when it comes to water scarcity, especially in India, there are so many aspects to it. One, of course, is the lack of water. A lot of people face a lot of issues on that front, like we said, getting tankers, etc. There is cleanliness of water, the lakes, etc. are so dirty. So, how did you decide what aspect of this entire issue you want to pick up?
Right. So when it comes to source, right? So there is only one source which we always depend, which is rain. All of us depend on rain. So as a country, when we plan source distribution, we look at only rain as the only source of water. And recent past 15-20 years, we have been depending on the second source, which is borewell. We go below the ground, just like we extract oil, we go below the ground, extract water, right? That's become the second source. But the second source is always creating an environment impact on the ground, first thing, and it's always not dependable, and we are exploiting it at a very high rate. Now, what is the other source which we look at? Day in day out, when we go in the vehicle anywhere in India, we see a sewage line going, but we never worry about this water, where is it going? It is adding to the contamination. So if we have to look at other source of water, then the wastewater is the only other source which we can depend on sustainably and predictably. So that is the reason we looked at that angle, where other countries, they benchmark their population, benchmark all their water distribution based on the wastewater volume. In our country, we decide based on the incoming rainfall to our city. If we change this perspective from incoming water to the city to the wastewater going out of the city, we have a sustainable, predictable model for water security for our cities.
Right.